Hello, and welcome back to another Mongol Star Dive video. Today I want to talk about Mina and Esther. Esther is about to leave, while Mina being the newest banner character. So without further ado, let's talk about them. I feel it is right for me to talk about Esther since she's the character that is leaving soon in about a few days. So, well, I have noticed that you don't really need any dupes with her. I feel like her rotations are smooth enough to feel really strong. If anything, don't forget the scroll, girl. Don't forget to give the scrolls to the girl because that's actually going to give you more stamina and it's actually going to make Esther a lot stronger. How exactly? Let me show you. So when it comes to Esther, whenever she uses her broom, she does the little slice, right? But whenever you use her skill, whenever you're using her skill, she goes into, Virgil mode, right? And the thing is, she lasts a little bit before she can attack again. The higher your actual combat stamina, the higher the chance of you doing more stuff if you are giving the scrolls to the scroll girl. So I've already gotten some. I already have a little bit extra stamina. So now I'm able to press her skill button and then mash the attack, dodge right after, and just keep dodging at the last attack, right? And now she's able to do that skill, or I'm able to attack 3 to 4 times. 1, 2, 3, dodge, 1, 2, 3, dodge, 1, 2, 3, dodge, 1, 2, 3, dodge, and so on. And you should be doing that with Esther, as it'll provide the most damage with her if you're just playing as her. Her weapon? I don't know. I actually am not sure. I haven't really tried running other builds when it comes to her weapon. But it honestly doesn't provide too much. It only provides an extra set of stats, and it provides, I guess, like a buff or extra damage when she's using her support skill, but it provides damage towards being a wind damage support skill, or special skill, I should say. I think you can run Esther with maybe anything else. Really, you can probably run, a battle pass weapon. Right? You can probably run anything else that helps her out because she doesn't really need much. She's just good by default. Honestly, just work on her. Level her up and work on her skills, and the monster links, and you're set. You're honestly set. Even though I haven't worked on mine, but that's because I have her weapon, so maybe the weapon is okay, but honestly, just the skills, just her levels and skills have provided the most help when it comes to doing damage with Esther. Alright, it is time to talk about the poster girl. It's time to talk about Mina. No, don't look at that, I know. Mina is actually fairly strong, but it feels like she lacks a little bit of easier rotations, not damage. And to do that, you actually need one dupe and her weapon. We'll talk about the weapon, right after this, but you do need the first dupe because not only does she get a clone, as she should after she uses an ultimate. If you guys have seen, she summons 2 clones, but after the ultimate animation, one of the clones is gone. But that is, just aesthetics. Using Mina's basic attack after her special skill will chain directly into her 4th attack, meaning her last attack, which provides an extra orb, which will help with rotations. Her weapon, on the other hand, is actually really helpful. So you definitely want this one because this is going to make it easier for Mina to go through her rotations. Since Mina is more of a support unit that does a lot of damage, but she's a support unit, you want to make sure that Mina has her weapon. Mina and her weapon are your top priority, not the first dupe, that comes last if you so wish. Definitely the weapon is what you want after getting Mina, you know, for the first time, after pulling for her. You definitely want this one. This will not only provide more ultimate damage or ultimate gauge charge, it will provide more fire damage for Mina. And as I said, it provides easier rotations by doing... So basically, how Mina works is she has her 3 orbs at the bottom. I'm sure you guys can see it. When you use her basic attack like so, and let's say if it was hitting an enemy, it will actually fill up once. If you use the skill, it will fill up again. But if you are playing other characters, for example, let's say Flare. You're using Flare, you do, you know, your whatever, you use her skill, you switch to Mina. Mina does like that spin attack right after. And when she does that, it actually fills up an orb. Then you can use skill and then you can do that again, like so, and you will get two more orbs. And with those orbs, then you can unleash it by holding the basic attack. And that's pretty much it for her rotation. Obviously, you know, use your ultimate whenever it's available. And that pretty much wraps up, I think, everything about both of them. I'm not really here to tell you who you should pull more, who I recommend is stronger than the other. I'm more here to tell you what I recommend you should do with each character, how you like, what you should pull for them. So to summarize, she doesn't need any dupes. She could use her weapon, or you could run any others. Just level up her skills and her levels and her monster links if you don't feel like you're strong enough, especially at the start of the game. I understand. Mina, only pull the first dupe and her weapon for sure. Without further ado, I think that about wraps up this video. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for watching. If you guys like this Mongol Starter video, please let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys want to know more about Mongol Star Dive, if you guys really do like videos like this, where I just kind of talk to you guys, let you know what I think I recommend, especially for free-to-play players. No, I am not free-to-play, but I'm also not an extreme whale. With that, I think that's it for this video. Thank you once again. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye.